versus Fani Palumpi.
And Sean, I'm not sure if you could get any more similar right here. Even the weight, the 1/10 of a pound the same. You do have a 1/2 of an inch reach advantage for one of them, but that's really not going to be enough to make a difference. It's not going to be about tail to tape. This is going to be about game plan. Who's able to establish a range.
This is the co-main event of the evening for the inaugural strawweight champion of BKFC Thailand. This bout is brought to you by Italasia and scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. คู่นี้จะชกกันที่รุ่น strawweight ชิงแชมป์5 ยก ยกละ 2 นาที นักมวยในมุมน้ำเงิน fighting in the blue corner น้ำหนัก 51.8 กิโลสูง 165 weighing in at 51.8 kilograms standing 165 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศกรีซ from Greece the former WMF WPMF and IMC Muay Thai champion ladies and gentlemen this is Fani Palumpiแล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and her opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 51.8 กิโลสูง 165 weighing in at 51.8 kilograms standing 165 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศฝรั่งเศส from France the lightweight champion of the world ladies and gentlemen this is Sori Manfredi and your referee Joe Guang.
To the winner goes the inaugural BKFC Women's 115-pound championship for BKFC Thailand. Round number 1. Black for Sori Manfredi, yellow and black for Fani Palumpi. The fighters coming out high, tight striking guards. See the bounce in the movement of the Frenchwoman, Sori Manfredi. Short left hand from the fighter from Greece, Fani Palumpi.
Very technical so far for both of these ladies right now, Sean. Very, very tight.
Long jab from Manfredi. Right cross chest misses from Palumpi. There's the jab from Fani Palumpi. Right hand and a right hand right back. See their skill set on display early in the first minute, shining through here in round number 1 from both fighters.
Yeah, you could definitely tell just how skilled these two fighters are. I mean, look at that perfect position for the hands. Hard to get anything through.
And the right hand from Palumpi. Right hand again, now the jab. Straight punches, Manfredi into the clinch. Takes the right hand from Fani Palumpi. Continual head movement, up and down, side to side from Sori Manfredi. 20 seconds remaining, round number 1 of our co-main. Manfredi in and out. Palumpi landing crisp with that left hand.
Palumpi countering very well right now, Sean.
Final seconds, round number 1. Step away left hand and another from Fani Palumpi. Now the right hand. Left hand from Manfredi, right hand from Fani Palumpi. We go to round 2.
Cut on the eye right.
Of hands. Round number 2 is ordered by referee Joel Kwong. Overhand right, lands from Manfredi. Overhand right again.
I feel like Manfredi's coming out with a different sense of urgency right now.
Right hand not through from Palumpi. Palumpi throwing in volume and directly into the striking guard of Suri Manfredi. Swelling under Manfredi's left eye. Left hook not getting through from Fani Palumpi. Jab. Suri Manfredi has definitely turned up her aggression here in round number 2. Manfredi cut outside of her left brow. Short right hand from Palumpi. Right hand on the overhand from Suri Manfredi. Another big right hand. Counter left hand to left jab. Almost a peekaboo style guard for Suri Manfredi.
Tough to do with bare knuckle. Little fist can get through those spots a lot easier.
Foot jab again. The fighter from Greece, Fani Palumpi. Rear right uppercut from Palumpi. That was slicked in the left hand. Right hand and then the counter from Manfredi. Right hand again on the exit from Palumpi. A lot of creativity in the combinations thrown by Fani Palumpi. Manfredi still single-mindedly coming forward. See the smear of blood around her left eye. Jab and a jab right back from Palumpi. Manfredi continually on the head movement, walked into that left hand. Left jab, right hand from Palumpi. That ends round number 2.
Sean, it's funny how the fight ends up changing and kind of comes up with its own personality, and it just things you cannot predict. Like, I don't think Manfredi felt like she's going to come out and stalk it at this pace. She's continuing just to walk forward, but Palumpi just continues to throw a lot of punches, a lot of counters. Every time Manfredi throws punches, Palumpi's going 2 or 3 right back at it. Great job of counter punching right now, but you don't know how the judges are seeing this. Are they giving it to the person coming forward or the person throwing more punches and countering, coming backwards? Very difficult to judge. That's where that live scoring comes into play. I'd like to see what the score is right now, because to be honest with you, I have no idea.
We have live scoring in Kansas. We can definitely have it sometime in the near future, hopefully in Thailand. Round number 3 of our co-main underway. Suri Manfredi from France, Fani Palumpi from Greece. To the winner goes the inaugural BKFC Thailand Women's 115-pound title. More sense of urgency again from Manfredi, and there are those sharp counters from Palumpi on the right hand. Manfredi missing with the overhand right.
I mean, that is completely the story of this fight. Manfredi coming forward, Palumpi backwards, and countering.
Good right hand from Manfredi. Manfredi again with the right hand into the clinch. Rare clinch in this fight. Separation from Joel Kwong. Right hand. Manfredi didn't fully turn it over. More clubbing.
I mean, such an even fight. Every time one fighter lands, the other one does. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're scoring this.
A lot of blood outside of Suri Manfredi's left eye. Manfredi lands that left hand. That turns and spins Fani Palumpi. Palumpi resetting. Good evasiveness from Fani Palumpi. Palumpi back to the jab. 45 seconds remaining round 3. Back into the clinch from Suri Manfredi. Manfredi coming forward again. Long jab from Suri Manfredi. Overhand right, counter on the left hook, another left hook from Palumpi.
I said every time one person lands a punch, the other one lands 1 or 2. It's very back and forth here.
This is a very even, very technical and clean fight. Duck under from Manfredi, avoided that right hand from Fani Palumpi. That is the end of round 3.
Blood out of both girls' face right now. You can see Palumpi has a good nosebleed going on there. Manfredi has her left eye cut. See, there was that, what we talk about, good right hand followed by a counter right hand. Just, I'd like to see the punch holes. I'm sure they're very even right here.
Call of knuckle up from referee Joe Kwong. Round number 4 underway.
Just the way this fight is developed, Manfredi coming forward, throwing punches. Palumpi countering.
Good counter right there with the 1-2 from Fani Palumpi. There's the 2 that time. The right hand lands from Palumpi. Entry on the left hook to the body right back after Manfredi landed. Manfredi with the jab. 25 seconds gone, round 4. Overhand right from Manfredi. Palumpi bleeding out of both nostrils.
And one thing you have to say about these females is they're throwing a lot of combinations, which is very good. And that's why so many of these punches are landing. You see a lot of blood right now because combinations are being thrown.
Good left hand on the counter from Palumpi.
And not only these good combinations, but they're just weird, odd places. They're upstairs, downstairs, they're all over the place.
Left hand again from Palumpi. Now the left jab from Manfredi. Long jab again from Suri Manfredi. The right hand counter right from Palumpi. Both fighters giving and receiving very technically, very accurately. 45 seconds remaining, round 4. Right uppercut with the rear hand from Palumpi that lands. Overhand right misses badly from Manfredi. There's that rear right uppercut again from Fani Palumpi. That's on target. Right hand. To the inside again comes Manfredi.
And every time Manfredi throws punches, Palumpi tries to counter.
Flipping left hand on the turn, right hand just misses from Manfredi. She really turned that right hand over. Good evasiveness from Fani Palumpi. We will move to the 5th and final round.
This has been a really entertaining fight. Like I said, every time one person lands a punch, the other one lands a punch. Constant motion, high volume. Look at that work being done on the inside. Just every time one person, it's very strange. Usually somebody throws a few punches, the next person, they're throwing punches at the exact same time. And Sean, I'm not sure what you would tell your fighter in there, whether you win and lose, and I would just say you better go try and go out there. I mean, do you try and get a knockout, or do you just try and win the round? What are you trying to tell them at this point?
As you think about the 3 judges and their scorecards as we start the 5th and final round of our co-main, do they like the clean counters of Fani Palumpi or the constant forward pressure of Suri Manfredi?
One of these fights not long ago, we had a 50-48, so I'm not sure what scoring is going to be here.
Random math isn't my thing, Chris, but I'm a bit confused on a few of the scorecards. Good right hand on the inside from Manfredi.
Once again, good countering too from Palumpi right there. Jeez.
this fight moving. Good right hand from Palumpy, another right hand.
But Manfredi's just coming forward with relentless pressure.
On the underhook from Palumpy. Manfredi throwing with the right hand to the body. These two fighters are so technical, so talented.
But just the way this has turned out, Manfredi's figured out she has to be the aggressor. She has to come forward the whole time. And I always feel like in a close fight, in a close round, it's the aggressor who's winning, but that's not necessarily the case, but it is a lot of the time.
Good right hand. Check left hook from Palumpy. Left hand from Manfredi to answer. Good right hand from Suri Manfredi. Stretch drive now of our co-main. 25 seconds remaining, fifth and final round. Jab to the body from Manfredi. Jab to the head from Palumpy. Snap jab again from Suri Manfredi. Again, Palumpy answers with a jab to the body. Both fighters looking for one more significant punch to land. Palumpy back to the body. There's a significant punch. Right hand from Suri Manfredi. The bell, the end of a very good fight.
So that was phenomenal. That was probably one of the best displays of countering I've seen, but at the same time, I mean, great pressure by Manfredi and the way she was able to continue to come forward and match each other with punches. Every time one person would throw a punch and land, the other one would come right back. That was impressive. I mean, look at all that fine work being done inside by these ladies. I mean, look, three-punch combinations. I mean, this would be, my coach would be loving this right now. He always says, never throw one punch. I want to see at least three punches, and that's what you saw on display the entire time right there.
Funny Palumpy acknowledging her fans here in Pattaya, Thailand.
Sean, I would not be surprised at all with a split decision.
We shall see.
Even the draw. Who knows? Let's make him go another round.
We go to Mark Abbott to end all suspense.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for these two women for the first championship belt in BKFC Thailand. After 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. 49-48, 48-47, 49-48. For your winner via split decision and new strawweight champion of BKFC Thailand, Fanny Palumpy! And presenting the belt, the CEO of BKFC Thailand, Nick Chapman.
Extremely tactical from both women, extremely even. The winner by way of split decision in our co-main event of the evening. Fanny Palumpy defeats Suri Manfredi.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
People that are missing it are missing out big time.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month.
ผมมาที่นี่เพราะที่นี่คือเวทีของคนจริงเท่านั้น
women's flyweight division. Po Denman versus Ty Emery. Our tale of the tape is presented by Crescent Tools.
You can see here Po Denman has a 2-inch height and reach advantage. He's going to utilize, make Ty Emery step forward and get close to land her hard shots.
This bout is in the women's flyweight division, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds, presented by BKFC. นักมวยในมุมน้ำเงิน The Fighter in the blue corner น้ำหนัก 55.1 กิโลสูง 169 weighing in at 55.1 kilograms, standing 169 centimeters tall, with a professional Muay Thai record of 7-0-1, a professional boxing record of 16-1-1, including a bare knuckle victory over a male fighter. มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is Po Denman. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and her opponent fighting out of the red corner น้ำหนัก 56.1 กิโลสูง 163, weighing in at 56.1 kilograms, standing 163 centimeters tall, with a professional Muay Thai record of 3-2-0, a professional BKFC record of 1-0. From Australia, representing the Maori community, this is Ty Emery! And your referee, Joel Kwong.
The male fighter who Po Denman defeated in bare knuckle, male versus female, was Super Patch. A step up in competition for Po Denman now, female versus female. Bare knuckle fighting championship co-main event as she faces Ty Emery, round number 1. Black and gold trunks for the Australian Ty Emery, solid black trunks for the Thai Po Denman.
And Ty Emery definitely coming forward, wanting to be the aggressor here.
Big right hand, another right hand from Ty Emery. Defensive clinch initiated by Denman.
Po Denman is backing up a lot of times here with her head up, not really ready for these punches.
Big separation from Joel Kwong. The aggression again, heavy right hand from Ty Emery into the clinch, now left to the body. Left to the body from Denman.
Denman's got to be careful as she's starting to get hit. She's turning her head, looking away. Those are the ones that hurt you. So as she gets inside, she's got to duck her head down, bite down her mouthpiece, deal with that a little bit differently.
Po Denman appealing to Joel Kwong, saying that she was punched in the back of the head. Kwong not interested. We fight on. Back into the clinch. Overhook now, snatched by Po Denman. Again, the separation. Long, stiff jab from Denman off the back foot. Overhand right from Emery.
Emery doing a great job of controlling that head position. She puts her forehead in her opponent's chin and controls where the head's going to be.
See the head movement? Hook jab from Emery.
Denman continue to back up with that head in the air. That's going to get her caught. She's got to be careful doing that.
Overhand right again, overhand right. 25 seconds remaining, round number 1 of our co-main. All forward pressure from Ty Emery here in round number 1 to this point. Overhand right from Emery. The jab off the back foot from Po Denman. Straight jab from Denman.
See Ty Emery cut.
She is cut in her right brow. That is the end of round 1.
This pace right here seems something that might be a problem for Denman. Emery continue to come forward and pushing her opponent backwards. I don't think that Denman's used to this pace and speed and this ferocity that's coming forward from Ty Emery. Let's hope they can get that cut closed up right there. Might be in a bad place, continue to get blood in the eye, but there's a good jab. That might have been what caused it, not real sure. You get to see how Ty Emery continue to come forward and pushing the pace. Denman's got to get that chin down. She can't keep looking
away. If she does, she's going to get hit with a punch, and that's the one that's going to hurt. When she doesn't see that coming, that's the one that can drop her to the ground.
We just saw confirmation that round number 2 is upon us. First up to scratch, Ty Emery. Now up to scratch, Po Denman. Round number 2. Immediate forward pressure again from the Australian Ty Emery. Going off her back foot, the Thai Po Denman. Back against the ropes into the clinch. Overhand right from the clinch from Emery. And to snatch the overhook is Denman.
And Emery trying to push off with that left hand, keep her opponent's face there, and throw the right hand.
Left hook from Ty Emery. Big right hand counter left on the inside from Denman. And they're walking through it.
And you can tell Emery right now does not have much respect for her opponent's power. She's continuing to walk straight forward right through those punches.
Buakaw doing a good job. Quick separations when he spots the inactivity in the clinch. Keeping our May moving. 1:15 remaining round 2.
And look at those very active numbers right there and high percentage of landing for both females.
And they're resetting from the center circle. Long double jab from the outside for Po Denman. Right hand from Emery.
Emery doing a great job with that right hand, but I think would really help her as that left hook. Her opponent continues to turn to her right. Because Denman, if that left hook could land, that would be maybe a end of the night.
Denman looking for the jab continually from the outside. There's the 1-2 from Denman from long range. Back to the jab. Right hand. Emery walked into that right hand, trying to enter the pocket. 25 seconds to go round 2.
Be nice to see Emery throw a nice clean 1-2-3. It's going to be that 3 that's going to do the damage.
Overhand right, left hook, back into the clinch for Ty Emery.
There it was just a little delayed. It wasn't 1-2-3, it was nice 1-2, and then the 3 came a second later.
Jab again from Denman. Emery to the mid-range. There's the hook from Denman just before the bell that ends round number 2.
And that last part of the round, that last 30 to 40 seconds was the pace and the range that Denman wants to keep this standing. Just on the outside, throwing counters, throwing 1-2s. It's up to Emery to push the pace, get inside, stay out of that range that Denman can land her clean shots. That's why I said that nice 1-2 stepping forward, ending with that hook. Both fighters are having some good moments in this fight so far, Sean. There's the long counters and the over-aggressive style right now for Ty Emery. Another good counter right there by Denman. I'm just not sure if it's going to do the damage that she's going to need for it to do against Ty Emery.
Round number 3.
Like to see some face right now from Ty Emery to get her opponent to bite, throw those punches, and then come forward.
Good jab from Emery. Overhand right. See the underhook held by Denman. Emery throwing to the body with the left hand.
And they're significant punches too. That's why Emery's throwing very hard body shots.
Emery resetting. Denman holding her position. Straight 1-2 from the outside for Po Denman.
And that's where Emery does not want to stay right at the end of her opponent's punch. Can either all the way in or all the way out.
Get into the clinch. Left hand from Emery.
Once again, both fighters landed a high percentage in the second round. You can see 53, 43%. 100% right there, body strike.
Jab to the body from Emery. That was clever. Denman taking herself back against the ring ropes, trying to catch Emery as she enters to the inside. See the smear of blood on the face of Ty Emery.
That was caused in the first round. It just keeps reopening, looks like.
Emery cut on the inside of that right brow. And with the jab to the body right back from Emery. Emery on the right hand, another big right hand.
Emery keeps getting caught in this spot where she's pushing off with her left hand. The only thing she has to throw is that right hand, and it's at the back of her opponent's head, so she's having to hold back.
Emery again, jab to the body. Duck your head into that right hand as Denman landed hard. 15 seconds to go round 3. So Kwong again with the break. You see Po Denman holding position, trying to catch the entering Thai Emery. We move to round 4.
See, it's still that same cut over the right eye that's given Thai Emery. It's not even really giving her problems, but that's where you see the streak of blood coming from. And now Thai's doing a great job when she's either all the way in or all the way out. She just does not want to stand right in front of Denman and stand in her range where she can just wait and counter, get off that 1-2. Those nice straight punches that you see. And when Denman's able to get off first, I feel like she's doing much better. She's waiting to counter. Some of them are landing, but she's taking a lot of damage herself in those exchanges.
Set for round number 4. Thai Emery versus Po Denman. Our co-main event, women's 125-pounders. Push off from Denman to create space.
Ooh, good body attack by Emery right now.
With the right hook, then the hook jab to the body. Overhand right from Thai Emery.
I'm not sure if her corner told her work the body, but she's definitely doing that this round.
Left hook to the body from Thai Emery. On the right hand, another right hand.
Like Thai Emery's working the body, looking to land punches upstairs after her opponents really guard that body a little bit better.
Denman continually fighting either on her back foot or stationary. It's been all forward pressure from Thai Emery.
Great job being done right now, Emery, just kind of picking her opponent apart at this point.
Back into the clinch, you see the defensive overhook snatched by Po Denman. 60 seconds remaining round 4. The close rounds often, not always, but often, judges will favor the forward pressure fighter.
I mean, not an earlier fight, but that doesn't mean anything. It's a totally different fight here.
There's a good left hand lands from Denman. Denman is definitely landing, though, catching Emery on the entries, especially since round 2 onward. Two very different tactics. Emery with forward pressure, Denman either backwards movement or holding position to catch Emery coming in.
And Emery's still trying to work that body.
15 seconds remaining round 4. Overhook again from Po Denman.
Denman, when she grabs that overhook, she usually isn't active. Right now, she's trying to throw some body shots. That's one of the first times we've seen her really try to be active in this clinch.
Both fighters right hands to the body, to the bell. We move to the 5th and final round.
Felt like that was a very good round for Thai Emery right there. Came in and worked the body very well. It looked like it took quite a bit out of Denman. She's definitely, I know she's always been going backwards, but she's not as aggressive in throwing her punches, in throwing those counters. There is some of the good overhead rights being thrown after she's already set that up by the body work. That was all set up because she continued working the body early and often in that round. That's where that left hand would be, that left hook would be perfect right there as her opponent, as Po keeps dipping down to the right, that left hook or even the left uppercut would be a great punch to throw.
Call of knuckle up from referee Joel Kwong. 5th and final round underway. On the flurry to the body, Thai Emery. Counter right hand from Po Denman. Denman again snatching the overhook.
Just holding right there, though, taking a beating to the ribs.
Emery's done an outstanding job of continuing to throw to the body throughout this fight when Denman snatches that overhook. Just like that on cue. to the body. That's the break again from Joel Kwong. 25 remaining, fifth and final round. Jab from Denman. Overhand right, counter right hand from Po Denman. Left hand, right hand from Emery. Both fighters to the body.
Both trying to be active right now. I think they realize it's a pretty close fight, so all these little punches could add up. You never know.
This is the most animated that this jam-packed crowd here at Space Plus in Bangkok has been all evening. There's the check left hook from Denman. Emery walking through it into the clinch. Lefts to the body from Ty Emery. 50 seconds remaining in this fight. The Australian Ty Emery resetting, looking for the smart entry.
You can see right now the way Po Denman's just getting that right hand, is waiting for opponent to come in to counter. Man, a lot of good hard body shots being thrown by Ty Emery right now.
Po Denman fighting here in our home nation of Thailand, but Ty Emery massively popular here in Thailand. Very much a split crowd in favor, in terms of support. There's the jab from Denman. Final seconds of this fight. Left hand, overhand, right hand from Emery. Jab to the body. Emery trying to find the separation. The bell, the end of the fight.
Denman seems fairly confident he pulled out the victory there.
We shall see. Again, 3 judges scoring ringside on the 10-point must system.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 5 rounds, the judges have rendered their decision. The scores are 49-47, 48-47, and 48-47 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Po Denman!
Sean, I'm very surprised with that. I felt like she was backing up the entire time and did all right with counters, but congratulations, I guess, to a big victory for her.
See the outpouring of emotions from the victor, Po Denman.
Once again, congratulations to Denman. Getting the victory right there. Showed a lot of good counter fighting, a lot of good.
Ty Emery, Po Denman going all 5 rounds in our co-main event. The winner by way of unanimous decision, Po Denman defeats Ty Emery.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
People that are missing it are missing out big time.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month.
ผมมาที่นี่เพราะที่นี่คือเวทีของคนจริงเท่านั้น
Buakaw versus Erkan for roll.
Buakaw with a slight height advantage, but a 5-inch reach advantage, which could be utilized to make his opponent pay. If Draw wants to get inside, he's going to have to pay the price each time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event here at BKFC Thailand คู่เอกของเราจะชกกันในรุ่น Lightweight 5 ยกละ 2 นาที A lightweight bout brought to you by Singer scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมน้ำเงิน The fighter in the blue corner น้ำหนัก 71 กิโลสูง 169 weighing in at 71 kilograms standing 169 centimeters tall a former multi-promotional European Muay Thai champion มาจากประเทศตุรกี From Turkey this is Erkan Varolแล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 70.7 กิโลสูง 175 weighing in at 70.7 kilograms standing 175 centimeters tall a former two-time K1 Max champion a legend in Muay Thai มาจากประเทศไทยFrom Thailand, this is Buakaw Banchamay. And your referee, Cristiano Bellini.
Full credit to BKFC Thailand CEO Nick Chapman for creating this outstanding card, which culminates in this phenomenal main event. Buakaw versus Erkan Varol at 155 pounds. Round number one. Yellow and black trunks for Buakaw. Black and blue trunks for Erkan Varol. 1-2, blocked by Buakaw. There's the jab from Buakaw.
And I like what Varol's doing, like we talked about. Early is the time to get it. You could come in here and maybe surprise your opponent not ready for this.
Stiff jab from Buakaw. Buakaw, side jab. Shuffle step from Varol, trying to keep his back off of the ring ropes. See the hard feint from Buakaw, now the jab. Jab from Varol, not there. Focus on the face of Buakaw, winding up the right hand. It's a diversionary tactic.
Sean, you can just tell from his Muay Thai background, a lot of the very beginnings, a lot of filling out process.
High hands for Buakaw, high tight striking guard. Varol circling out again.
Varol threw a couple of hard punches right at the beginning. He's kind of stopped doing that right now. I feel like he's just kind of watching his opponent right now.
To the body. You saw the reaction from Varol. Clean punch, big shots to the body. More big shots, and down goes Erkan Varol.
Varol looks really hurt. That body shot did its work, it looks like. He's not getting up, Sean.
The count of 10 reached. Call that game, set, match, Buakaw.
It didn't take much. He just had to land that good punch. Ooh, I don't know if he hurt his hand. He's kind of acting funny. Hope he did not. Landed that one good punch to the body. I'm telling you, when you have no gloves on and you land that punch, it digs in deep. It's like a knife going in.
Combined Pro Combat Sports win 241 for Buakaw, and victory in his highly anticipated BKFC debut.
like I said, Chung, we saw a more methodical start. He was trying to wait, trying to learn, trying to download information, and once he was able to do that, found exactly where his opponent's weakness was, landed a body punch. He saw, ooh, he did not like that left hand of the body. He said, okay, I'm going to come back and throw more body punches. When he was able to do that, was able to win the fight. Here we go, just a flurry. He's unloaded right there. That little punch right there didn't look like that much, but that did a lot of damage. There was another one, just that right hand to unprotected ribs. That's all it takes. Like I said, sometimes you have that big boxing glove, it disseminates, spread that power all the way out. This digs in and cuts in, goes all the way to the bone, and that's what really hurts.
BKFC most definitely stacked at 155 pounds. And a new entrant to the BKFC lightweight division, the Muay Thai superstar Buakaw.
Burrell tried to come out and throw some hard punches right away just to try and establish the fact that he is a power puncher and the fact that his opponent can't just come forward, but didn't help.
Gentlemen, round number 1 at 1 minute and 50 seconds. Your winner by knockout, Buakaw Banchame!
Great debut for Buakaw. Showed exactly why he is one of the best in the world and cannot wait to see this guy fight for us again.
Buakaw playing to his numerous fans here in Bangkok. He will now speak to Peter Denman.
Congratulations, what a sensational performance. That was your first time ever to try a bare knuckle boxing match. How was it? ยินดีด้วยนะครับพี่บัวขาวเมื่อกี้เป็นครั้งแรกในชีวิตเราเลยที่เราต่อยสากลหมัดเปล่าเป็นยังไงบ้างครับ
ตอนนี้ยังเสียวอยู่ไม่หายอยู่ครับก็ไม่คิดว่ามันจะเร็วขนาดนี้นะครับก็
He said he's still anxious and he did not anticipate that the fight would end this fast.
ทุกอย่างที่เราได้เตรียมตัวนะครับแล้วก็มันเป็นไฟที่เรามันเป็นไฟที่เราแบบตั้งใจแล้วก็ตื่นเต้นอีกไฟหนึ่งที่เรารู้สึกว่ามันกังวลตลอดเวลาว่ากลัวว่าต่อยไปแล้วในความที่จนมุมกลัวแข้งเขามันจะออกนะครับ
He said that in terms of preparation he did his best and he was anxious throughout the camp and he was anxious that he might have to throw some knees or elbows during the fight. Yesterday in the fighter meeting you mentioned how it was difficult for you to concoct a plan because you have not ever tried a bare knuckle boxing match and a lot of it would have to be spontaneous. In the case of making adjustments on the spot, what were the challenges?พี่บัวขาวครับเมื่อวานพี่บัวขาวก็ได้บอกพวกเราว่ามีหลายตัวแปรที่อยู่เหนือการควบคุมของเราแล้วก็ในการชกครั้งนี้วางแผนได้ลำบากแต่ในการปรับตัวกับกีฬาใหม่นี้มีความยากง่ายยังไงบ้างครับ
จริงแล้ว การปรับตัวเราไม่มีอะไรมากเพราะเรามืออาชีพอยู่แล้ว
He said in terms of adjustments not much I'm a pro Congratulations champยินดีด้วยครับขอบคุณครับพี่บัวขาว
Great first fight for Buakaw. Showed a lot of poise, a lot of patience, and showed a lot of power with those body shots.
Pure class from Buakaw. Erkan Varol started the fight, throwing overhand rights. Buakaw quickly found his range, landed thudding body shots to the end. In our main event of the evening, the winner by way of first round knockout, Buakaw defeats Erkan Varol.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
People that are missing it are missing out big time.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month.
ผมมาที่นี่เพราะที่นี่คือเวทีของคนจริงเท่านั้น
So many people are asking, what is bare knuckle Thai? Bare knuckle Thai is a new innovation in combat sports brought to you by Knuckle Fighting Championships. So the rules are based on traditional Muay Thai, but with a bare knuckle twist. Bare knuckle Thai rules are as follows. Fighters compete in a BKFC squared circle. Fighters obviously compete bare knuckle. Fights are scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds, exactly the same as BKFC rules currently. There's 1 minute interval between each round. It is vital that we determine a winner. So in the case of a draw after 5 rounds, we will go into a sudden death round.
This fight will continue!
During the fight, fighters are allowed to kick. Fighters can punch. Fighters can use elbow strikes. Fighters can also use knee strikes. Spinning attacks are allowed. Fighters can use the clinch, but only with the intention of attacking. The clinch is only permitted for 3 seconds. Sweeps and throws are not allowed. Stalling of the action is not allowed. Strikes to the back of the head or the spine are not allowed. Each match includes 1 referee and 3 judges. Fights will be scored on the 10-point must system. There is no 3 knockdown rule. Fighters cannot be saved by the bell in any round. So we have created this new fighting style to be fast, furious, and we guarantee non-stop action.
Knuckle Fighting Championship presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink is back in Thailand, coming to you from Pattaya in the spectacular city's renowned exhibition and convention hall. Headed your way, a stacked 12-bout card featuring fighters hailing from 11 different nations and 2 genuine combat sports superstars. We'll open BKFC Thailand 5 with 3 preliminary bouts. Then at the top of the hour, our main card will begin. Tonight's co-main event for the BKFC Thailand Women's Strawweight title, the champion Fani Palumpi versus Po Denman. And our main event, set for the lightweight division, legend versus legend in special rules bare-knuckle Thai is for the first time ever in any combat sport, Buakaw faces Saenchai. Hey everyone, with Chris Lights Out Lytle, I'm Sean Wheelock. Chris, our 5th time for BKFC here in this great nation, Thailand.
And Sean, it just shows how the world is loving bare knuckle. The good thing about this, you can just tell the difference when you watch the different region. Right here, the Muay Thai influence is going to be a lot more of a square stance. When you go to America, it's different. England, every place is a little bit different. One thing you have to love about BKFC.
The BKFC app is, of course, the best value in all of combat sports. It costs just $7.99 per month. It is where you will watch tonight's main card, which begins live top of the hour from here in Pattaya, Thailand. It also gives you access to upcoming BKFC events, as well as our entire fight archives.
Sean, we have 4 fights in 4 different countries in 2 weeks. We have tryouts. Unbelievable, $7.99. You can't beat it.
Chris, our hugely anticipated main event, special rules, bare-knuckle Thai, 2 of the greatest Muay Thai fighters in the history of the sport, 2 absolute superstars here in their home nation, Thailand, Buakaw versus Saenchai.
Sean, everybody's one of these 2 guys to fight each other. It's never happened. So how do we get this? I have no idea, but what a great thing. Special rules. You have punches, you have kicks, you have knees, elbows. It's a great thing. Everybody's so excited for this fight, including me.
Our other 11 bouts on this stacked BKFC Thailand 5 card will be using the unified rules of bare-knuckle fighting. They are presented by Mid45. All bouts are scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. Hand wraps must be at least 1 inch below the knuckles. Punching in the active clinch is allowed. There is no 3 knockdown rule. Fighters cannot be saved by the bell in any round. All kicks, knees, and elbows are illegal, as are all takedowns and submissions. We open BKFC Thailand 5 with a bout in the lightweight division. Crescent Tools brings you our tale of the tape for Maseng versus Tumba.
And the thing here, Sean, the 4-inch height advantage, the 4-inch reach advantage for Tumba. These guys are both street fighters, but Tumba's going to make sure he makes Maseng pay every time he tries to get close.
Maseng versus Tumba, you will see 2 superstars on Thailand's street fighting circuit. Here in Thailand, there are 3 major promotions in street fighting. It is a loosely organized combat sport, semi-professional, legal but otherwise unsanctioned. They have referees, but now they're fighting fully professional in BKFC.
สวัสดีครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่ BKFC Thailand 5อยู่กับผมแมทธิวดีนะฮะสดๆจากพัทยานะครับวันนี้จัดเต็มจริงๆฮะทั้ง12คู่คุณภาพครับด้วยการชกแบบสุดโหดมือเปล่าครับและแน่นอนครับคู่เอกของเราครับการปะทะกันระหว่างบัวขาวและแสนชัยที่คนทั่วโลกรอชมกันอย่างแน่นอน Good evening ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BKFC Thailand 5. My name is Matthew Deem. Honored to be your host this evening here for this fantastic event live from Pattaya, Thailand. 12 fights, bare knuckle boxing. Our main event, of course, the fight between 2 Muay Thai legends, Buakaw and Saenchai. Make some noise! Let's go, guys. With our first bout here this evening, it will be fought at a catch weight, 69 kilograms, and is presented by Jack and Dave's. Let's meet the fighters.
From here in Thailand, Tumba, set to make his BKFC debut. In addition to his numerous bouts on Thailand's street fighting circuit, Tumba has had 11 pro fights, all in Muay Thai. He has compiled a record of 9-1-1.
Sean, very good record. That is quite a bit of experience. However, in Muay Thai, it doesn't seem like much. You have a guy with 300-400 fights. This guy's got 11. However, a lot of street fights, those street fights might be a little bit even more conducive to a bare knuckle style.
With BKFC Thailand, you see fighters with various backgrounds not often seen with BKFC in the United States, including Muay Thai, Letway, kickboxing. Not just Asians on this card, again, fighters hailing from 11 different nations.
And Sean, we talked about a little bit ago the different styles you can see with these guys. That Muay Thai background leads for a more wide open stance, a little bit more square. A lot of times in Thai, it seems like it's more about the kicks and the punches, so we'll see if they've changed and adapted and made it a little bit more bladed stance. We'll see if they've adapted or if they're still more in that Muay Thai stance.
Maseng set for bout number 3 in BKFC. Overall, this will be Maseng's 4th fight in the sport of bare knuckle, as well as numerous fights in Thailand's street fighting circuit. Maseng made his BKFC debut May of last year, defeated fellow street fighting superstar Naeem by unanimous decision. Nick Chapman, the Englishman in charge of BKFC Thailand, likes to showcase, Chris, fighters from those 3 major circuits, 3 major promotions of street fighting here in Thailand. And we're having that showcase with this bout to open BKFC Thailand 5, Maseng versus Tumba at 155 pounds.
And Maseng having this being his 4th bare knuckle fight, that could be a pretty good advantage right there. He might understand the range and the distance and the timing a little bit more. We will have to see.
To get us started, we send it back.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from the red corner, he is 37 years of age, standing 174 centimeters tall, a professional Muay Thai fighter with a record of 11 fights, 9 wins. This is Tumba from Thailand. And his opponent here, fighting out of the blue corner, he is 26 years of age, stands 175 centimeters tall, with a BKFC fight record of 1 fight and 1 win. Fighting out of Mr. Fight Gym, give it up from Maseng from Thailand. And our referee in charge of the action here, Mr. Joe Kwong.
Thai versus Thai here in Pattaya to open BKFC Thailand 5. Final words from referee Joel Kwong. Both fighters up to scratch, standing 3 feet apart. Round number 1. Blue trunks for Maseng, red trunks for Tumba. Maseng immediately with the right hand. Big overhand right now, the rear right uppercut from Tumba. Tumba on the Superman punch. Right hand missing from Tumba.
Well, you can tell these guys with that street fighter background, they are entertainers.
Tumba, you can see talking to Maseng. There's the jab from Maseng. Maseng on the jab again. Tumba sitting back on that right hand, misses with the lead hook to the body. Jab again from Maseng. Straight right hand, Tumba throwing a lot of naked twos.
And Tumba just continuing to egg his opponent on.
The eye poke, time called by referee Joel Kwong.
But Sean, you can see, by the way, Tumba, he has his hands wide open out there the entire time. His fingers are, this is going to happen more often if he doesn't make fists out of his hands. He's having that very wide open stance, hands open. Referee needs to be on him about that.
Maseng now has up to 5 minutes to recover. A very rare eye poke in BKFC.
So we talked about earlier that a lot of times the Muay Thai guys, they kind of have a slower style, slower pace. Not this fight. These guys are coming at each other right away. Maybe it's more that Street Fighter influence, I would have to think.
Time in from referee Joe Kwong. Good sportsmanship on the touch of hands, right back to it. There's that jab again from Maseng. Chris, early on, we're seeing much more conventional strikes from Maseng, but we're seeing the power shots with that rear right hand, just like that on cue from Tumba.
Tumba's got to be careful. He continues to egg his opponent on. He might want to stay in position a little more. He's going to get hit hurt.
Overhands, hooks from Tumba coming forward. Check left hook on the lead from Maseng. Jab again from Maseng, not fully through. Two fighters continue to talk to each other. 30 seconds remaining, round number one. Jab to the body from Tumba. Jab to the head. Jab right back from Maseng.
Tumba is constantly talking at his opponent right now, Sean.
See the activity with the lead hand of Maseng. Throwing the jab, also using it as a diversionary tactic. There's the check hook from Maseng once more. Closing seconds, opening round. There is the bell. We move to round two.
A little bit of a cut already on Tumba's face. He's going to have to make a few adjustments right here. Tumba continues to throw that overhand right as Maseng dips his head down to the right. So the overhand right's not going to land right there. He's going to have to start throwing some left hooks, some left uppercuts. If Tumba wants to land those shots, the overhand right is not there right now. So again, there's that counter. So once again, the way Maseng continues to dip down to his right, it avoids that overhand right, but it opens him up for that left uppercut or left hook. Hopefully in the corner of Tumba, they're telling him this. They're telling him, fake the overhand right, come with the left hook.
Confirmation, round number two is upon us. We are sold out here at Pattaya Exhibition and Convention Hall.
I'm not sure if Maseng is cramping there or if they're just...
Chris, I saw that literally every fight in Myanmar when I commentated World Lightweight Championship. It's just something that you do in this part of the world, in Muay Thai and in Lightweight.
Well, I thought maybe that's when they're throwing leg kicks.
Seems a little more practical when you're throwing kicks.
Tumba playing up to the crowd.
Round number two. Taking himself to the knee. Tumba, obviously a slip we fight on. Tumba just taking himself off balance as he continues to load up that rear right hand. Maseng continues to land the one. Look to the body. There's that creativity from Tumba. Maseng throwing the jab, throwing the hook jab, and the check hook. So busy with that lead hand. And it's Tumba with the rear hand continually.
Seeing both these guys, when they're throwing that jab, they're dropping the right hand. They're opening themselves up for a left hook counter. Let's see if they can see that and work on throwing the left hook as soon as the opponent throws a jab.
Maseng just complained on the low blow. We fight on. Big overhand right, misses from Tumba. There's the jab again, then the hook from Maseng. Tumba now cut in his right brow. High tight striking guard. First significant clinch in this fight. There's the separation from Kwong. 50 seconds remaining, round number two. On the overhand right, the 1-2 from Maseng. You see the two fighters continuing to talk to each other. Definite showmanship on display from both Maseng and most especially right now, Tumba. And as I say that, he talks.
Tumba's saying a lot, but he's not landing many punches right now.
Overhand right misses again. Tumba's talking to his opponent, Maseng. He's talking to Maseng's corner, and he's talking to this crowd here in Pattaya. He lands that right hand, does Tumba. 15 seconds remaining, round number two. Maseng right back with the jab. Maseng again on the 1-2. Tumba misses with it too. Trickle of blood from Maseng's left nostril. We move to round three.
Tumba definitely seems to be paying attention a little bit too much to the crowd and the camera instead of worrying about his opponent. He's getting hit a lot more often. He's not able to land too many shots. He continues to throw that overhand right, but he has to have something else. Come back with that three, come back with that hook. Definitely a low blow right there. Masang's doing a better job right now, just throwing these nice straight punches, hitting a lot of these jabs, throwing some of those twos.
Seconds out called. We are set for round number 3. For all of the talking, all of the histrionics, you see the sportsmanship and the respect as well. Saying immediately forward off of scratch to start round number 3. Tumba throwing the diversionary rear right hand straight up. Jab again from Masang, a jab once more. 2-3 combination from Tumba.
Thing is, Masang's giving his opponent some opportunities, throwing these jabs, he's dropping his hand, his chin is wide up in the air. If Tumba would throw that left hook, he would land it.
Tumba on the 1-1, then the overhand right. Chris, to this stage in the fight, now with 1:20 remaining, round number 3, this is really the activity of the lead hand of Masang and the power of the rear hand of Tumba.
Like I said, Masang's been landing a lot more, landing those jabs, landing those 1-2s.
There's the right hook from Tumba with that rear right hand. Jab right back with the lead left hand of Masang. Turning up the pressures, Tumba continuing to throw the overhand rights. And deep swelling now in Tumba's right eye. Rear right uppercut from Tumba, that was clever.
Yeah, but that eye is becoming a problem for Tumba. He's not going to be able to see out of it too much longer if he doesn't stop those jabs.
Jab again from Masang. There's that hook jab. Both fighters definitely showing their creativity, showing their flourishes, showing their showmanship. Hook to the body from Tumba. There's that lead hook again from Masang. Jab hook. Overhand right from Tumba. Jab to the body now from Masang. See the big smile on the face of Masang as he landed that jab, then landed the 2.
He knows it's landing right on that eye, causing more and more damage.
We are through 3 rounds.
And Tumba right now, he's got to do something to change the pace of this fight. And I hope his corner sees what Masang's doing. Every time he's throwing that jab, he's dropping that right hand. His chin is available. If he could come in with the left hook as soon as the opponent throws that jab, he's gonna land it. Step in with that left hook. I mean, right now, Tumba is taking these jabs. You might as well try and hit him and land a counter. You're eating the punch anyway. You might as well land your own shot. Land a harder shot.
Can you see the sportsmanship through all of the histrionics? Round number 4. Back to the jab goes Masang, to the jab goes Tumba. Tumba continues to sit back, loading up on that right hand. Tumba's been throwing the overhand rights, indeed the windmill right hands.
Masang doing a good job of just tucking that head down to the right. That takes that punch away.
25 seconds gone, round number 4. That jab getting through the guard. Well landed by Masang, and that overhand right from Tumba. Tumba trying to come forward from the center circle. Tumba not getting that jab through. Overhand right again, misses from Tumba.
Sang does a good job. Every time Tumba tries to come in and throw that overhand right, he's getting met with a jab.
There's that naked overhand again, and another one from Tumba. Short right hook lands from Tumba. Masang resetting on the outside. Both fighters turning up the temperature here. 40 seconds remaining, round number 4. You can see, Chris, both fighters really trying to sit down on their punches here in the latter stages of round 4.
Definitely throwing harder.
Tumba throwing that very hard but missing. The jab again from Masang. Jab to the body now. There's that windmill overhand right from Tumba.
Hasn't had much luck landing that right now.
Both fighters in the center circle. Forward pressure from Tumba. Saw the hook jab from Masang. Leaping that punch from Masang, and a double thumbs up. Wasn't a Superman punch, just a leap. Masang enjoyed his work as we move to the 5th and final round.
I mean, if I'm in the corner of Masang, I'm just saying be very careful. Try and keep that right hand up a little bit more. I don't see your opponent throwing too many hooks, but that's what you have to worry about. You're dropping that right hand.
There is Tumba playing to the crowd. And Masang playing to the crowd. Fifth and final round underway. We're in the lightweight division. Masang versus Tumba. There's the right hand. Rear right uppercut, right hook from Tumba.
And you can tell Tumba feels like he's down on the cards. He's coming for it. He's going for broke.
Staying busy with that lead hand and missing with the lead hook.
You can see here a lot more punches being thrown by Masang.
Tumba telling Masang, let's brawl, let's just throw. Again telling him that.
Yeah, Masang's probably saying, no thanks, I'm winning this fight. Why would I do that?
Masang again, claiming a low blow. It's the second time he has done so in this fight. Neither time an admonition from referee Joel Kwong as we fight on. 105 remaining, 5th and final round. No call for action from Kwong. There's the left hook that lands from Tumba.
Finally threw it, and look what happened. It landed perfectly. Cut his opponent open with it, I believe.
Tumba rear right hand. So much creativity in the striking of Masang and Tumba. Tumba, lead overhand left. When was the last time we saw that punch, Chris? A Superman punch, speaking of creativity. That was a Superman hammer fist, I believe.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
Somewhere Tim Elliott is smiling. Now Tumba punching himself in the face. Hook jab from Masang, right hand counter, right hook. 20 seconds remaining in this fight. Thumbs up from Masang. Both fighters, as you see, cut. Both fighters now looking for one more significant punch to land. Overhand right from Tumba. Tumba coming forward, Masang on his back foot. That is the end of the fight.
And here's that respect that you always get when you come to Thailand, Sean. You talked about there was a lot of talk going on during the fight, but the respect after the fight. Once again, I felt like the one good time I felt like he landed that left hook. The one time he threw it, he landed it. So I wish I would have saw him throw that a few more times. I think that's what did some damage in there.
Our three judges here in Thailand scoring on the 10-point must system ringside. This Pattaya crowd seemingly evenly split in their support of Maseng and Tumba.
And you can see another thing, Sean, I noticed they don't seem to mind them climbing on the ropes nearly as much. Every time one of our guys jumps on the ropes, they say, get off the ropes. It's almost like they're encouraging them to.
It's a sliding scale of how much you allow on the ropes in BKFC. Tumba cut in his right brow, Maseng cut in his left brow. That was a fun fight.
And ladies and gentlemen, bout number one here has ended. A fantastic fight going all 5 rounds. We go to the judges' scorecards for our winner. Judge number one scored the fight 48-47 for the red corner. Judge number two scored this fight 48-47 for the blue corner. And judge number three here scored this bout 48-47 for our split decision winner from the red corner.
Wow.
Tumba from Thailand.
As usual, when I have
congratulations to our winner of bout number one this evening. A split decision win. Thank you so much to Tumba. Thank you to Maseng, also from Thailand, for a great performance here. All 5 rounds of action at BKFC.
Sean, that was surprising to me. Maybe they felt like he
เอา
was
ละฮะ
going
นี่คือ
hard
คู่แรก
to
ที่ผ่าน
punch.
ไปสักครู่นะฮะเราจะพักกันตอนนี้และกลับมาพร้อมคู่สองแน่นอน
Tumba from Thailand street fighting circuit through 11 pro Muay Thai bouts into his BKFC debut. Hard fought, well fought versus Maseng. A split decision. Your winner by way of split decision. Tumba defeats Maseng.
It's the biggest bare knuckle fighting championship card ever. In the main event, Platinum Mike Perry knuckles up with Eddie the Underground King Alvarez. In the heavyweight co-main event, Big Ben Rothwell and Todd Duffy collide. Also a rematch for the women's bare knuckle world title as champ Christine Misfit Faria fights Rowdy Beck Rawlings. Plus 2 other world title fights. Watch the world's most exciting combat sport live Saturday, December 2nd on pay-per-view through Fight.
To the middleweight division we go. The numbers presented by Crescent Tools for Mikhail Vetrilla versus Alan Wakoko.
Everything's fairly similar here. There was a 3-inch height advantage for Vetrilla, 2-inch reach advantage. Not that big of a difference. Should make a big difference in this fight.
Draped in the flag of his native Philippines, Alan Wakoko, now set for his BKFC debut. Buakaw is 2-0 in the sport of bare knuckle fighting, 1-0 in pro mixed martial arts.
Sean, the rarity when you have one of these guys from this region doesn't have a Muay Thai background. So let's see if that changes the way he actually fights. He might come out there with a different style than the other guys that we're used to seeing. 2-0 bare knuckle, 1-0 MMA, just a complete different style. We always talk about the influence of the Muay Thai, that square stance. Let's see if it's a little bit different here.
The Russian Mikhail Vetrilla, set for his third fight in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, his fourth bout overall in the sport of bare knuckle. Vetrilla has had 2 pro MMA bouts, and he has been outstanding in his pro Muay Thai career, where Mikhail Vetrilla has amassed a record of 37-6-6.
And that's a well-rounded career there, Sean. You talked about 50 Muay Thai fights, a little MMA, a few bare knuckle. This guy just likes to fight anything. Looks like he's willing to do.
Vetrilla's last bout in BKFC occurred September of last year. He defeated the Brazilian Luis Paulo. Over the top rope and into the ring comes Mikhail Vetrilla.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second bout here at BKFC Thailand 5 will be fought at a catch weight 80 kilograms and is presented by Fight Shop. Introducing to you first from the red corner. This fighter is 32 years of age, stands 180 centimeters tall. He is the first ever Philippines bare knuckle champion de Filipinas. Esto es Alan Buakaw. And his opponent here from the blue corner. He is 30 years of age, stands 187 centimeters tall. A Muay Thai fighter with a record of 49 fights, 37 wins. Eta Mikhail Vetrilla of Russia. And our referee in charge of the action here, Mr. Cristiano Bellini.
First appearance of the night by the most no-nonsense referee in all of BKFC, Cristiano Bellini.
Showing the height difference appears to be a little bit more than from the tail of the tape.
Round number 1. Blue trunks for the Russian Mikhail Vetrilla. Red trunks for the fighter from the Philippines, Alan Buakaw. Stiff jab from the southpaw stance for Vetrilla. Buakaw now coming forward from the orthodox stance. Buakaw on the right hand, left hook just off the mark. Big swings from both fighters. We're in the middleweight division as we open this bout. On the right hand, and down goes Alan Buakaw.
Just got caught coming in. We talk about, a lot of fighters always talk about the jab being the most important. Buakaw coming straight in with hard punches.
Mandatory 8 count to Buakaw from referee Cristiano Bellini. Right back to it.
Just got to be careful coming in with those hard punches with no jab.
High volume from Vetrilla. Overhand right misses. There's a clubbing right hand in the left hand from the Russian Vetrilla. 60 seconds remaining, round number 1. Buakaw coming forward.
So it's great to come in with these hard shots, but if you get hit on the way in, you are in some trouble. That's what happened there. Vetrilla landed that nice punch.
Vetrilla staying long, now stepping into the mid-range.
And you can just see right now what Vetrilla's want to do. He's not really throwing with power. He's just trying to land volume, throw a lot of punches, wait for his opponent to walk in and catch himself.
Quick separation, good refereeing from Cristiano Bellini. Vetrilla coming through on the center circle. Waikoko audacious with that rear right uppercut. On the right hand from the fighter from the Philippines, Alan Waikoko. 15 seconds remaining, round number 1. Stiff jab again from Vetrilla. Hook jab from Mihail Vetrilla. Waikoko looking to explode in, does so on that hook to the body, into the clinch from Vetrilla. That ends round number 1.
And Sean, what a contrast in styles right there. You can see exactly what Vetrilla is waiting for Waikoko to come in and just land those counter shots. He doesn't have to throw hard. He's throwing a lot of punches, making his opponent come in, and when Waikoko comes in, he's ready to counter. Nice little, just a right jab, caught his opponent right on the button. Like I said, Waikoko coming in, that's all that power of his weight coming forward plus the opponent's fist. This is going to be the battle of if Waikoko can land these hard punches or Vetrilla can time these counters. A little easier to land punches sometimes when you can be more precise, when you're not putting that much power into them. But all it takes is one of those big punches from Waikoko to make a difference.
See the sportsmanship between Vetrilla and Waikoko as we start round number 2. Presumably a 10-8 round for Mihail Vetrilla in round 1, dropping Alan Waikoko with that short, sharp right hand.
And Vetrilla just trying to keep that jab pumping right in his opponent's face. Giving him something to think about every time he rushes in.
There's the rush hit from Waikoko and the counter on the left hook from Vetrilla. Waikoko complaining to referee Cristiano Bellini on the finger wag. Possibly Waikoko saying Vetrilla led with the head. No warning from Bellini as we fight on.
Vetrilla's doing a good job of keeping right at the end of his punches, keeping his opponent just out of his range.
That was a clever sequence. The left hand, then the left hook. Vetrilla landing flush. Left hook again from Vetrilla. Vetrilla turning up the pressure. Into the clinch hard. Bellini keeping this bout moving. 1 minute remaining, round number 2. Vetrilla on the left hand, right hand, stiff left hand now from Mihail Vetrilla. On the overhand right, that spins out Waikoko. Waikoko trying to reset the left hook, triple left hook from Vetrilla.
I love the way Vetrilla, shaking his hand. I love the way Vetrilla is fighting right now. He's doing great from the outside, and when it gets inside, he's pushing his opponent around and bullying him.
Chris, twice now here in round number 2, Waikoko has done the finger wag. The first time it was to Bellini. That time, I think, just to the audience. Taking big shots, left hand. We'll see how Bellini rules this.
I could have saw that being a knockdown, Sean. But
Cristiano Bellini ruled it a double slip. Vetrilla continuing with the pressure now, chest to chest in the clinch. More volume from Mihail Vetrilla on the flurry to the head. Waikoko trying to duck under, roll through those punches. Waikoko talking to his corner. We are through 2 rounds.
And Sean, we talk about it often, how the more people do this, the better they get. Sometimes there's a big jump between fights 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. I feel like Vetrilla in between fights 2 and 3 has gotten much better. Seems more relaxed, more comfortable. He's controlling the range beautifully. Like I said, he's outside, he's landing his shots. And when they get in close, he's tying up and bullying his opponent, pushing him around. He's fighting when he wants to. You can see a good little flurry right there, just what I'm talking about. There's the finger wave. Great counters. Now he closes the distance and pushes his opponent around. That is so tiring when you're the guy being pushed around. Here's him keeping his distance. Now he closes the gap. We always talk about either you're fine where your opponent can't touch you at range, or you're fine close. It's that middle gap that's the danger zone. Vetrilla's not staying there at all.
Call of knuckle up from Cristiano Bellini. Round number 3 underway. There's the right hand from Waikoko. Buakaw throwing bigger with the right hand to start round number 3. Vitrilla right back to that effective right jab from southpaw. Leaping in with the right hand, Buakaw. 20 seconds gone here in round 3, Chris, and we see visibly Alan Buakaw trying to open up. There's the right hand from Vitrilla.
Buakaw needs to do that. He needs to get into the pocket and start throwing combinations. He cannot just continue to stay outside and then throw one big punch.
Vitrilla on the left hand, right hook. The volume most definitely at this point in the fight belongs to Mihail Vitrilla. Left hook from Vitrilla on cue.
Vitrilla did a nice little lead uppercut in a way that was very creative right there, and then he threw the 2 right afterwards.
Buakaw on the duck under. Tried to roll through with that lead left uppercut. The idea was there, he could not land. 55 seconds remaining round 3. There's the right uppercut from Buakaw just off the mark. Vitrilla clean 1-2. These aren't big punches, Chris, for Mihail Vitrilla, but they're sharp punches.
And there's a lot of them, and they're accurate. That's a good thing about what he's doing. He's not throwing with a lot of power, but a lot of accuracy.
Your right uppercut misses again from Buakaw.
Wow.
On the flurry to the inside, from the head to the body goes Mihail Vitrilla.
That was a lot of volume being thrown by Vitrilla right now. He's doing a great job out there.
Vitrilla, big left hand on the step in. 15 seconds remaining round 3. See Buakaw trying to time the lead hand, but it's the timing right now of Mihail Vitrilla. But on the turn, left hand from Buakaw into the clinch. Buakaw on the underhook. Jab right back, left hand just before the bell that ends round number 3.
Very impressed right now that Buakaw has no cuts. I don't know, maybe they're landing more on the top of the head, the side, but he's been hit a lot, and he really doesn't look that bad for the number of shots he's taken so far, Sean. Good little exchange. And right here, this is Vitrilla just doing what he's been doing best right now. Look at that great right hand, just controlling the range, not staying in that danger zone very long at all, getting into his range where he's been doing the best, outside or totally inside.
Cristiano Bellini bringing both fighters into the center circle and up to scratch. Not quite on the scratch line, but we start round number 4 anyway. Vitrilla was about 2 steps in front of his scratch line and now explodes to the inside. Overhand right from Mihail Vitrilla. Buakaw stepping in with the right hand, counter with that right hook of Mihail Vitrilla. Alan Buakaw standing on the outside, throws the jab.
Buakaw standing right in his opponent's range, not in his range.
Left hand again, right hook from Vitrilla. Buakaw, Chris, still really in search of his full timing. Again, Buakaw entering 2-0 in the sport of bare knuckle. This is his BKFC debut. Those 2 previous bare knuckle fights for Buakaw in his native Philippines. Overhand right just misses from Vitrilla. Vitrilla left hook. Lunging right hand from Buakaw, that off the mark.
I mean, look at that volume, almost 100 punches more thrown by Vitrilla right now.
We're seeing volume, we're seeing timing from Mihail Vitrilla to this stage in the fight. Now 55 seconds remaining round 4. Right back to it, orders referee Cristiano Bellini. Right back to the right hand from Mihail Vitrilla, then the left hand. Lunging right hand again from Buakaw. Buakaw trying to explode in, and as you see, missing there, and then countered with the left hand from Vitrilla. Short right hands, Vitrilla now snatching the overhook. The tie up from Buakaw. Full bear hug from the fighter from the Philippines, Alan Buakaw, to get that separation. Entry left hook. Again, the lunging from Buakaw.
I mean, the defense for Vitrilla, very good. His eyes are seeing everything. As soon as these wild punches are coming, he's just out of the way. A lot of times he's able to counter right away as well.
Left hand again from Vitrilla off the 1-2. Slight swelling under Vitrilla's right eye. 2 more punches after the bell as we move to round 4.
Sean, I would not pretend that I would actually know the score on what's going on after my last fight, but you know, I would think this isn't even, if this is what I think Vitrilla's winning, it's not even Buakaw not doing a great job. I just think Vitrilla's much improved from the last 2 times we've seen him fight. Good right hand right there, landed by Buakaw, but came right back. So there was that good right hand once again. And here's just a flurry of punches. We see Vitrilla has a lot more being thrown right now, probably 2-1, I would have to think.
Mihail Vitrilla dropping Alan Buakaw with a short, sharp right hand in round number 1. Thus far, the lone knockdown in this fight as we start round number 4. To the 5th and final round, I beg your pardon. On the right hand, there's a big left hand from Vitrilla. Lunging in again with the right hand, Alan Buakaw. Into the clinch now for Buakaw. The clinch, but no punches, Chris, in the clinch. Left to the body, then the slapping right hand from Vitrilla. Buakaw off balance. To the clinch. Immediately the separation from Cristiano Bellini, keeping this fight moving.
The strikes right there landed, I believe it's almost 3-1 right there for Vitrilla.
Good left hand from Mihail Vitrilla. Left hand again. Buakaw missing with the up jab. Blood now under Vitrilla's left eye. Good step in left again from Mihail Vitrilla. Step in with the left right from Buakaw. Counter on the left right back. On the overhand right, short left hand. 40 seconds remaining, 5th and final round. Separation once more from Bellini. Vitrilla again coming forward, clubbing right hand, misses with the left uppercut. Big right hook lands from Vitrilla. Third finger wag of the fight from Alan Buakaw.
Had to show the fans he was not hurt.
Entry left hand now from the Russian Mihail Vitrilla. Jump in jab from Buakaw off the mark. The bell, the end of the fight.
I mean, look, Buakaw's face doesn't look that much different than the beginning, and he took a lot more punches than his opponent.
Mihail Vitrilla obviously feeling very good about his performance.
I'm not going to make a prediction on this one, Sean. Not real sure.
Vitrilla definitely won round number 1, Chris, because he dropped Alan Buakaw, presumably at 10-8. Vitrilla seems to feel that he has won every round in this fight. We await the tallying of the 3 judges' scorecards here in Pattaya.
Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 2 here has ended. Another fantastic fight going all 5 rounds. We go to the judges' scorecards for our winner. In this fight, all 3 judges scored this bout 50-44 for our winner from the blue corner, Mikhail Vitrilla, Russia. Well done.
Was right on that one, Sean. Vitrilla looked fantastic. We kept talking about the improvement right there. So relaxed.
Also,
so
thank you
calm.
to Alan Buakaw from the Philippines for a great performance.
5 rounds to none across the board from our 3 judges ringside here in Thailand. 50-44, that's the 10-8 in round 1. As Vetrilla scored the lone knockdown in the bout with that short, sharp right hand. Now 2 wins in BKFC for Mihail Vetrilla. Alan Waikoko in his 3rd bare knuckle fight loses for the first time and falls short in his promotional BKFC debut. The winner by way of unanimous decision, Mihail Vetrilla defeats Alan Waikoko. BKFC Thailand 5, coming to you live from Pattaya, is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink, Sing Beer, OnlyFans, and by Cicerone.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
People that are missing it are missing out big time.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month.
Let's go!
Make sure to get your Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship merch at bareknuckleshop.com with a huge selection of sizes and styles for everyone. Knuckle up at bareknuckleshop.com.
In the featherweight division, Pongpasong Chongyong versus Tepe Yu. Our tale of the tape is presented by Crescent Tools.
And Sean, these guys, almost mirror images, very similar. 1 inch height difference, 1 inch reach difference, everything very similar on these two from the tail of the tape.
From Myanmar, Tepe Yu, set for his BKFC debut. Tepe Yu, 4-0 in pro MMA. All 4 of those bouts taking place in one championship. He's 2-0 in pro Muay Thai. 60 wins, 5 losses, 25 draws in Letway, which includes 4 bouts in World Letway Championship.
And Sean, being 4-0 in MMA in 1, that is impressive right there. So this guy's fighting on the highest level. Big cards, a lot of big fight experience.
Some Letway promotions, especially local and regional, historically in Myanmar were true bare knuckle. In World Letway Championship, there were no gloves, but it wasn't true bare knuckle. It was full-on hand wraps. That's what Tepe Yu experienced in World Letway Championship. It was the wraps, just as though it would be a traditional boxing hand wrap. So this is one step beyond that, but Tepe Yu does at least have experience, even though this is his bare knuckle debut, fighting without gloves.
Very similar feeling then. I mean, the wrap is a great thing, but it's not anything like a glove. With the blocking, with the defense, it's more similar to bare knuckle.
Fighting here in his home nation, Thailand, Pongpasong Chongyong enters 2-1 in BKFC. His most recent victory occurred May of last year. He defeated Sudan Sitpolek by way of first-round knockout. Pongpasong Chongyong, 319, 8, and 52 in Muay Thai. Now, as you hear us give these records for Letway and Muay Thai, in a lot of promotions under the rule set, if it goes the distance, that is an automatic draw. Such is why you see Pongpasong Chongyong with 52 draws in pro Muay Thai and Tepe Yu with 25 draws in pro Letway.
I mean, Sean, it almost seems like when you see that many fights, they're counting like sparring sessions in the gym. Is that even possible to have that many fights? It's unreal.
So many fighters turn pro well before the age of 16. There's really no concept of amateurism. So when you start fighting, even as
Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 3 this
pro.
evening at BKFC Thailand 5 will be fought at featherweight 66 kilograms. This fight is presented by the Tiger Media Group. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he's 33 years of age, stands at 160 centimeters tall, with a lightweight fight record of 90 fights, 60 wins, fighting out of Saenchai Muay Thai. This is Ta Pia No from Myanmar. And his opponent here from the blue corner, he's 35 years of age, stands 172 centimeters tall, a professional boxer with a record of 90 fights, 72 wins, fighting out of Luktapha Muay Thai. This is Pongsapan Chanyong from Thailand. And our referee in charge of the action, Mr. Joe Kwong.
Thailand versus Myanmar. Two border nations. Round number 1 in the featherweight division. And the fighter from Thailand, Pongpasong Chongyong in the blue trunks. The fighter from Myanmar, Tepi New in the red trunks. Stiff jab from Chongyong. Jab again. New with the right hand. New with the right hand again.
You throwing really hard punches right now. He's coming straight forward with these hard body shots. I love those right hands to the body.
Huge hooks to the body from Tepi New. Hands high and tight. New on the jab. Can split that defense. The high tight striking guard of Chongyong.
And that guard is not doing much to block. Chongyong landing those jabs right in there. Nice.
On the right hand, and down goes Tepi New. New complaining on the knockdown, but he was clearly dropped by that right hand. Now taking the mandatory 8 count from Joel Kwong as he grabs his mouthpiece, puts it back in, and right back to it.
Like I said, New trying to walk right through these punches with that tight guard, but I mean, he's getting hit a lot. You cannot trade in bare knuckle. That's not the sport for that.
That is a very traditional let-way stance and movement. Exploding forward with big shots now on the uppercut from the half-Thai plum goes Pongpasong Chongyong.
You can just see a little bit more experience in bare knuckle is paying dividends for Chongyong right now.
Big straight shots, hook to the body, counter right hand from Chongyong.
Look, that jab is doing damage because the guard can't be blocked like that. You cannot just sit there with those hands up and block those shots. You have to move your head.
Big right hand, that knocks out the mouthpiece of Tepi New. Time called by Joel Kwong. This for that mouthpiece. Back into the mouth of New with no histrionics. Back to the jab for Chongyong. Final seconds, round number 1. Big uppercuts in the right hook from Tepi New. That ends the first round.
And that first round should have been a wake-up right there for New. He has to fight this a little bit different. I know he's done MMA, he's done letway, he's done a lot of other sports, but this is not what we're talking about right here. This is bare knuckle. There's those hard right hands on the body. That was some of the best work that we saw, but there's just that great right hand. That was what did the damage. A beautiful right hand by Chongyong. Chongyong continue to do work inside. Another right hand that knocked the mouthpiece out. Beautiful punch by Chongyong.
Almost cinematic, Chris, the way the mouthpiece flew out from that right hand of Pongpasong Chongyong.
And so we talk about sometimes it takes a round or two to get your feel for this sport. Let's see what happens if it's been able to be that quick for you.
Full handshake, then the touch of hands. Right back to it. Round number 2 underway. Right back to big swings from both fighters. Half Thai plum from Chongyong on the uppercuts with the right hand, overhand right. Clubbing shots from Pongpasong Chongyong.
You just keep trying to come straight forward without any kind of defense. He just wants to trade. He's definitely willing to take one to give one. Unfortunately, he's taken 2 or 3 to give one.
Jab from Chongyong. Tepin Yu walking through these punches. Big uppercuts to the body from Yu. Fun fight, 1:15 remaining round number 2. On the jab from Chongyong.
See, as Yu starts to figure that out and block a little bit different, that's going to open up those right and left hooks.
Yu with the left hand. Mouthpiece out again.
I wonder if they're going to start saying, hey, if you keep dropping your mouthpiece, they might take a point at some point.
Yu has now lost his mouthpiece 3 times, the first of which came on the knockdown. Joel Kwong telling Yu, keep your punches up. No complaint, though, on the perceived low blows by Kwong from Pongpasong Chongyong. He fights on. On the jab, the hooks, the uppercut, entry on the right hand from Pongpasong Chongyong. Right uppercut just missing.
Yu, I mean, he just continues to say, bring it on, but he's taking a beating out there right now, Sean.
Stiff on the jab, tripling and quadrupling his jab, Pongpasong Chongyong. 15 seconds remaining, round number 2. Tepin Yu trying to walk through these big punches of Chongyong. Big to the body, right hand, clubbing overhand right.
And Yu is so tough, man. That body shot was devastating right there.
On the right hook, mouthpiece out for the 4th time as that ends round 2.
And you have to wonder at what point is the referee going to say you have to keep your mouthpiece in. Bite down on it, do something, because if we have to keep stopping this, I am going to take a point. I mean, Chongyong looking fantastic out here, landing a lot of hard shots. Yu looking good too. He's landing hard shots, but he's got to start working on that defense. You cannot continue to trade at this rate. There was that beautiful right hand to the body by Chongyong. If I'm Chongyong right now, I'm thinking, what do I have to do to this guy to knock him down or hurt him?
Chris, I commentated Tepin Yu in all 4 of his bouts in World Lightweight Championship in Myanmar. This is exactly how he fights, be it Letway or now bare knuckle. Straightforward, big swings, thinking offense first, defense second, or maybe 5th.
Very dangerous style in bare knuckle. We'll see how it goes for him.
Yu coming forward, waving Chongyong forward. Chongyong with the shuffle step, Yu to the body. Overhand right, left hand, big shots. Both fighters landing big on the right hand.
Huge percentage of connection right now for Chongyong, just really landing a lot of shots.
You see our strike stats all night there, presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink. On the left hand, right hand from the fighter from Myanmar, Tepin Yu. Right hand from the fighter from Thailand, Pongpasong Chongyong. Chongyong a bit of a face wash on the push off of Yu. On the uppercut, big right hook, overhand right again. Yu is walking through some huge shots. Half Thai plum now from Chongyong. Tepin Yu to the body. 45 seconds to go round 3.
I really like how Chongyong, when he's in that clinch, he's coming out with the right hand, a right hook. It's beautiful.
Face wash again from Chongyong.
Chongyong's done it a few times, but when he's in that mix right there, I like those body shots he's throwing, just like that.
Right hook, another right hand. Yu to the body, left hook from Tepin Yu. 15 seconds remaining, round 3. Both fighters continuing to throw big and indeed land big. Now Yu talking to Chongyong. Right hand again from Pongpasong Chongyong. And the left hook, right hand again. The right uppercut just misses from Tepin Yu. The bell, we are through 3 rounds.
I cannot believe how tough Yu is right now. Every time he's getting hit with that right hand, it's turning his head, but he does not seem to want to go down. He's not cut bad. There's the Good body work being done right there by Yu. That's been his best punch, in my opinion, those right hands to the body. However, the problem is he's dropping his own left hand. He's getting hit consistently with that right hook. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. I mean, just repeatedly. I'm really impressed with his chin and Chung Young's ability to continue to throw that right hand.
Seconds out cold. Both fighters set to come up to scratch to start round number 4. Call of knuckle up from referee Joel Kwong. High tight striking guard and forward pressure from Tepin Yu. Yu on the jab, right hand, right hook from Chung Yong. Right hand again, left hand. These are huge shots landing to the head from Punk Pasung Chung Yong. And the right hand once more. Tepin Yu, Chris, is just taking massive shots and still coming forward. Chung Yong from the half tie plum, now the reset. There's the jab from Punk Pasung Chung Yong. Overhand right. Yu on the hook to the body. Uppercuts to the body from Chung Yong.
I mean, Yu's landing some massive shots to the body. It's just not doing much damage to Chung Yong either.
Left hook, down to the body, back to the head goes Punk Pasung Chung Yong. 105 remaining round 4.
That's got to be frustrating when Chung Yong lands a beautiful combination. Yu just puts his hands up and says, good job, bring it on. That's deflating. That takes it out of you.
Right hand off of the jab, the entry from Chung Yong. Left hook, right hook, overhand right. Nearly an illegal back fist from Yu, more of a flail. Chung Yong pulling back that right hand, jab then the hook. See huge swelling in the face of Tepin Yu. 30 seconds remaining round 4.
Every time you land a good punch, you just put his hands up.
Yu to the body, right hand. Right hand again. Yu just standing now, taking the punches, taking the face wash, again the push off to the face, open hand from Chung Yong. Yu's not bothered by that, nor does he really seem bothered by any of these massive punches landing. The bell, that is the end of round 4.
Man, I don't know how to just be any more impressed than both these guys, man. I mean, Chung Yong landed massive shots, great movement, staying in his range, doing everything perfect, but his opponent just gets hit and puts his hands out and says, that's all you got? Bring it. And comes back firing himself. Yu is impressive. Just like that, Sean. Couple good shots. That's it. That's all you got. Bring it. Finally, Chung Yong said, get away from me. I'm tired of hitting you.
The face wash, not really legal under the now unified rules of bare knuckle fighting, but no complaint from Tepin Yu.
Yeah, he just put his hands up and said, bring it. That's all you got?
5th and final round, Punk Pasung Chung Yong versus Tepin Yu in the featherweight division. One knockdown in this fight, Chung Yong dropping Yu in round number 1. Ironically, I think Yu has been hit by about 9,000 harder punches since he took that lone knockdown.
It was just thinking you should look at this. 300 punches thrown right there from Chung Yong. Almost 100 more than his opponent.
There's the right hand from Punk Pasung Chung Yong.
Over 100 more landed.
There's the very traditional let way guard walking forward, Tepin Yu. Yu, the right hand to the body, not there. Chung Yong resetting, coming forward. Slight smear of blood around the mouth of Punk Pasung Chung Yong. To the body, left hook. Again, Tepin Yu does not seem bothered in the least. He might not be bothered, but Chris, certainly our three judges scoring ringside here in Pattaya are noting all of these big strikes landing by Pongpasong Chongyong.
One would have to think.
40 seconds remaining in this fight. A reset from Chongyong. You single-mindedly coming forward on the straight line. Fast 1-2 from Pongpasong Chongyong. That backed off Tepi Niu. On the uppercut, Niu dipping his head to the body, takes the right hand from Chongyong on the turn. See the blood now leaking from the cut on Niu's left cheek. On the left hook, right hand. Another right hand. Final seconds of this fight. Overhand right from Tepi Niu. Right hand, left hook again from Chongyong. Big right hand, both fighters throwing, they throw to the belt. That is the end of the fight.
And I love how both guys poured it on there at the end, showing they both let it all hang out. From the beginning of that fight to the end, those guys went to war. Wow.
Chris, I don't know if you're a believer in moral victories, but Tepi Niu, that might be a moral victory. I believe that Pongpasong Chongyong is going to win. He did record the lone knockdown of this fight, that around number 1, but Tepi Niu, that is different level in terms of determination, fortitude, character, and durability.
I can tell you what, if I'm fighting and somebody shows me that video, I'm not wanting to fight you. I'm saying, no, who else do you have for me? Anybody else? Who else do you want me to fight? I'm not fighting that guy. I can't hurt him. I mean, good headshots, a few really good body shots landed by Chongyong. It just didn't seem to faze his opponent. Like I said, he would look at you and go, that it? That all you got? All right.
We send it to Matthew Dean.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for these two warriors here in this ring. What an absolute war. Now, guys, before we announce the winner here, I'd like to tell you of something very special from our CEOs, Mr. Nick Chapman and Good Golf. Regardless of the winner here, these two guys are getting a generous bonus. Both of them. And ladies and gentlemen, after 5 thrilling rounds of bare knuckle boxing here, we have a winner. All 3 of our judges scored this bout 50-44 for our winner from the blue corner, Pongsapan Chongyong.
Just like we thought.
Congratulations, and give it up for Tao Pei Ye from Myanmar.
Great fight for Chongyong. Looked phenomenal out there.
What a fight.
Landed a lot of good punches. Had great defense, had a great game plan. That's hard to fight a guy of that style. Just keeps coming forward, but he just kept working, kept landing his shots, never gave in to the pressure. Looked fantastic this fight.
5 rounds to none from all 3 judges ringside here in Pattaya, Thailand. The knockdown, the 10-8 round in round 1. The winner by way of unanimous decision, Pongpasong Chongyong defeats Tepi Niu.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. You get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
People that are missing it are missing out big time.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. It's the biggest bare knuckle fighting championship card ever. In the main event, Platinum Mike Perry knuckles up with Eddie the Underground King Alvarez. In the heavyweight co-main event, Big Ben Rothwell and Todd Duffy collide. Also a rematch for the women's bare knuckle world title as champ Christine Misfit Faria fights Rowdy Beck Rawlings. Plus 2 other world title fights. Watch the world's most exciting combat sport live Saturday, December 2nd on pay-per-view through Fight.
เพราะที่นี่คือเวทีของคนจริงเท่านั้น
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is live in Pattaya, Thailand's Sin City, inside the Pattaya Exhibition and Convention Hall for one of the biggest fights in history. This is Buakaw vs. Saenchai, and it starts right now.